Hello, it's Godchild. Hello, it's Godchild. Welcome back to another video. This is back to some servers. And I hope you enjoy. And again, it's Godchild. Welcome back to it's not video. Alright. Well, anyways, this is servers. We're gonna be doing servers. We're not gonna be true tropical town. Just servers. You know, PvP or what have you. Alright, so I'm not doing tropical town. I'm not doing my survival series. I'm just gonna be doing some like how I do my Minecraft montages, some PvP. Well, instead it has my voice, and I'm doing this in real time instead. So here we are. Reminder: stay positive and be grateful. Me, Gentle Simoto. All right. Well, anyways, here we are, folks. So, and that's ironic. If only I didn't use the snowballs so fast. Keyword. And as I go with a pickaxe instead, which is wrong. Yep. GG. Well, it's not gonna win that to be honest, and that's fine. Alright, second game. So, anyways, yes, reminder to stay positive and be grateful. Also, tell your friends or any interest for Trump or the thing. So, in this video, I don't know what to really talk about, to be honest. However, I thought I'd talk about. Why not talk about. Dang it, I genuinely don't know what to talk about. No. I need to think of something quick. Alright, so maybe I should talk about. I guess I'll talk about. I'll talk about random ideas, even though a lot of them are hypothetical. And disclaimer, a lot of them probably won't happen, because they just won't. But you know what? I'll talk about some interesting hypotheticals about the world. I'll talk about some what ifs. Can you imagine if the US, Mexico, and Canada combined? Like, can you imagine if all three of these countries in North America just merged into one huge country? Like one large nation? Wouldn't that be interesting? Honestly, I doubt that would ever happen just because, well, many reasons are controversial, political. No, thank you. Gross. Gross. Another reason is because the U.S. is, lack of a better word, the U.S. is selfish, and therefore it would just never, they would never consider or even try joining forces with Canada and Mexico, unfortunately. But if they did, it would literally be bigger than Russia. If you include the territories, Hawaii and Alaska, it's bigger than Russia. If you simply combine Canada and Mexico and have like some huge, thing, which honestly, can you imagine that? The Floridian, I don't know how I'd feel, but that's an interesting hypothetical. Okay, and also, are we not going to talk about how? Well, a lot of people could disagree with me, but that's fine. We're all people, therefore we should all have different opinions. However, can some of us agree? Can the minority agree that time zones are interesting? Okay, they're great. They're awesome. They're good for you. Okay, no, they're definitely not good for you. But I mean, they're interesting. To be honest, they're elite. And yes, for those that don't know, like I'm very into the world geography. And I know a lot of time zones. That's why I put it in my description. Honestly, part of the reason I say day or night instead of just have a great day is because I don't want like certain people to be feeling left out, and that's because of, well, I don't know. I've always found it weird how like some people will keep word even on like everyday conversations would be like have a great day, but what about everyone else? Like we all have time zones. Like for instance, if you're in the US and it's 1 p.m., it would be have a great day. But then someone in the completely different opposite part of the world, it's like, 1 a.m. It will be 1 p.m. Eastern time. So like a place like New York or Miami. Just examples. Um, you know, it'll be a time in Tokyo in Japan. It would be like, well, it would be literally what's it called? It would be like the opposite, inner opposite. It would be like 1 a.m. and it would be like 2 p.m. or something like that, and vice versa. And therefore, I just don't want people being like, I don't. It's always been weird to me. I don't know. That's not a bad thing, however. It just doesn't make much sense if you think about it. It's wrong. Very wrong. Its efficiency 255 pickaxe is actually really powerful. Oh no. That could have been really bad. We'll manage this. Alright. Okay, this is really weird. So anyways, I hope that made sense. And I hope y'all found it interesting. Why do I have to get embarrassed? Yes, exactly. GG again, unfortunately. I'm not doing Skywars. Survival games all day. No, thank you. By the way, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Oh no, that went horrible. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? And a woodchuck could chuck wood. I don't think I think I did that terribly. Oh, that was horrible. Anyways, what if the? Can you imagine if Minecraft was called Craft Mine instead of Minecraft? Let's be honest, culture would never be the same. Pop culture as we know it would never be the same. I don't know if y'all agree. Could anyone picture this? It's like if Family Feud was called Feud Family, and that show would also not be the same. Shout out to Otaku Reaper. We're playing that Fortune map that he had of Minecraft, so shout out to him. Shout out to Vince. If you ever watch this video when it is eventually uploaded the next day, um, thank you. And shout out to you for real. You're a real one. You're great. If y'all know that. Shout out to you. You're gonna be the only shout out for this video. Anyways. By the way, the beginning of the video when I was having trouble talking about stuff, and then I just talk about a bunch of random stuff. I talk about or really just mainly about how the three countries of Mexico, Canada, and of course the U.S. Becoming one huge country, which would be crazy if that ever happened. But obviously, I don't think that's ever going to happen because of reasons I stated earlier in this video. You can go back to timestamp if you want. A reminder to stay positive and be grateful for what you have. Remember, there's people who don't have food on the table, and be grateful for the food you have. Be grateful for the water, and fluids, juice, milk, and such. Grateful for having meats on the table like steak, chicken. Be grateful for the poultry. Be grateful for the rice, bread, stuff like that. Be grateful for the fruits and vegetables, tomatoes. Be grateful for the lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries, oranges, tangerines, stuff like that. Be grateful for the small things in life. Be grateful for your family. Always be grateful. It's important to have gratitude, okay? It just is. It's very important. I hope y'all know that. By the way, I just hope my subscribers, or even people who have pretty much would never find my channel, please y'all know, please, hope y'all know that. Y'all are, nevertheless, y'all are like a second family to me. And please know that. Thank you. My viewers are a second family to me, and I hope y'all know. Pretty much. Very similar to one. Thank you for the support, y'all. Oh my. Ah yes, Ghost Raccoon 7237. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this video though. And again, thank you for y'all. Thank you y'all for all the support. Y'all are great. But I'm gonna end the video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Scott shout out, peace. Bye my peoples. Bye my wonderful folks. Stay encouraged to stay positive, be grateful. But yes, bye. Have a great day or night, depending on your time zone. Peace.